Diego si Mono, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Pretty hard and force CHILLAX back. So there's going to be the Mars. Can't believe he was still in the pool. So just some team fight, some counter initiation, some setup, which I think wraps up your other kind of more single target. Darkseer on the road to recovery.
I like that idea, by the way, as they go for a little pleb here. He has refraction, but that's not going to do anything.
Nothing.
Titan Shell, the first blood going the way of Rajik, so he still gets the first blood despite that vacuum level one we talked about. So in the end, kind of successful here.
This duo here between Darkseer and Earthspirit is one of the very few for Earthspirit that exist in the game where he can actually just sit top, and there's a lot of kill potential here. Just with his laning partner, his Lodine is figuring that one out with the Ion Shell level 2 applied. Pleb is going to lose as well his refraction. Pablo's actually going to take the scenic route through the tier 1 tower, and that'll get him killed.
Good teammate.
Yeah, good teammate, and that's Lodine immediately TPing back into lane and using all of his regen already, all of his spells. Doesn't have any mana now. Look who's here, it's Ixen. They're going to be looking to try and get basically a dieback onto Lil Pleb, as now he's going to have to make the Walk of Shame TP on cooldown for a minute, rather. And Lodine is going to join him here. It looks like Rajix is going to be able to dive. No, they don't want to go for it. Instead, he's going to send in his big boulder friend and pop.
Well, Excalibur in the mid lane could be in trouble. They do have a Nightmare still, by the way. Laguna blading Lodine out of spite, trying to get the kill. He will get it. And Excalibur, for now, still alive. MTD will manage to stop that as he gets the last hit for the kill.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious how Gork is going to look, because now he's got pretty decent for you and your team. So good.
He bought something else, right?
Nope, just the Ogre. Oh, I think he did.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He got the Ring of Health.
Okay.
Must have, right?
Yeah, it was Hood. He bought full Hood.
Full Hood. Fair enough.
Which is fine. Yeah, if you want to fight
lane,
as well.
arena?
Okay. Yeah, Xen. Dead.
Yeah, I think you...
The two walls that you've loved for this. It's kind of impossible to stop them from making space here.
Arena whiffs mid.
Little missed arena by MTD, but again, not that big a deal because you're still not able to play
Bottom,
aggressively.
Ixen and Rajix.
Unless the Pleb decides to play too aggressively, and he's gonna fight Rajix head on. Last Array does miss, but the Laguna Blade won't, and Lil Pleb will die here. When you pause and unpause, you take like 5 seconds for your Bane to reconnect. He pretends like he's reconnected.
Soul and Ravage?
And with a Soul and Ravage, they get the Ixen. Yeah, fair enough.
It was going to be coming up cooldown there in a couple of seconds.
He got Spirit Full. Push is going to be unstoppable. How do you even kill this guy with a pipe in the team? Well, Excalibur might just put himself out of position.
Reveal.
There is the Ravage used. And they're going to go for Mars first, but he tanks a fair amount. Pablo's now stuck in the arena. No, he gets out with a Rolling Boulder. Spring cleaning, boys. Pablo will die to Pleb's attacks actually falling through, and Gork in the middle of this, he's actually killable and relatively easily by Lil Pleb, who just brings him down with auto attacks. Excalibur now stuck in a difficult position. The Perfect, though, won't hit him. Instead, they concentrate on the Darkseer. Nightmare actually saves him from the Meld Strike. And the Fiend's Grip will set up for a kill on Rajix. No pipe, no mech will save you from this unless TA doesn't go on and go high ground. Just go, so your attack stop missing, Lil Pleb. Rajix still alive by some sort of miracle. There's Lightstrike Ray finishing him off, and Excalibur also gets broken with his dominating CHILLAX team. They don't have a spear just yet, but I don't think they need it because the Lightstrike Array from MNT is ready, and that's going to guarantee a almost... Okay, they missed the spear, but they do hit the Pearl Strike. Gork sure protect him. Once again, Ravage is available only as a BKB, though. That's the surprise if they can't Ravage him any longer. Unfortunately, Onmi, yep, he's fighting against the pipe, and he's also less anking. He's kind of reached his power spike at this point. Onmi is going to fall. With the Nightmare just giving him a couple more seconds of life. Not the best initiation here for CHILLAX, who's quick to retreat.
Gork?
War quick to retreat. Lil Pleb especially does not want to get caught. Lodine might have to be the sacrificial lamb here. We do have a Gush to slow him down. MTD covering him. Nice spear, actually. But the wall of replicas committed just to make sure this Bane dies. The whole team is here, and maybe the Savior Buddy Syndrome might have condemned them. As it loops MMT. Rajix, though, does fall to Lil Pleb, who BKB TPs immediately. MTD will do the exact same thing. And those long BKB ready.
I almost rolled into MTD, and actually MTD is going to go ahead and reveal himself, trap damage onto Pablo. I don't think this is going to be enough, though. MTD is going to just BKB, and does he have a TP even? He doesn't, not for 7 more seconds. Gork is here, has Ravage, of course, if he needs it, and actually decides to throw it down. Ixen is going to be sniped by Lil Pleb. Not sure what he was doing to the mid lane, but it's going to be a kill onto the mid laner of CHILLAX. On their own high ground, but Lil Pleb's already claimed the bounty from this second Roche. And even Gork here is going to be a bit isolated from the rest of his team. Team Bald, though, coming from behind now, trying to at least make this a little bit of a better fight for their carry, for their streamer. Gork not inside the arena, able to escape. Owned me as well. It's kind of being bursted around. Seems like Ikeson's going to be the first target to drop here. Forstaff's not going to save him as Little Pleb is going to pick up the kill there. Excalibur has at least sniped Lodine, but it's still Gork who's just dispelling everything, being thrown this way, that way, gets a 3-man gush, but can do no further. So he will eventually going to now expire, so it's going to get popped.
Little Pleb. He's
Normal
the
punch.
BKB, but he's being controlled for now. And no Pleb will fall. That's his first life. What's the rest of CHILLAX going to do?
What's Laguna use,
He needs some sort of cover for his second life. Once again, he has the BKB. We use it. TP. No, in the middle of the fight, Little Pleb wants to leave, and the rest of his team initiates. And this lack of coordination, they're all forced to TP as well. The Light Strike Array won't hit anyone because of the BKBs. CHILLAX is capable of making a swift escape. Honestly, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad for CHILLAX. I mean, okay, the initial
tower once before, and it didn't really go well for them. Second time around.
We'll catch the Sand King. Get rid of that initiation, but Omi doesn't have a BKB. Save with a shard. That's perfect, though. Kind of wasted as MTD breaks Gork.
Pablo finds
That's all he
Pleb.
can really do in this fight. Low Pleb is going to go for the supports first. Activates the BKB, trying to kill off Pablo, and the spear will help him do so. So CHILLAX at least gets one kill out of this, but they did use the BKB, so maybe not the best time to fight. Gonna try to blow up the IXN. There's no blinding light this time. The IXN will fall as well as the Nightmare catches Gork.
There's the Fiend's Grip.
But without the Silver Edge, I don't know if that Fiend's Grip's gonna work. There's the Silver Edge already prepped. Broken him, and that's gonna be enough to burst him down.
It kind of feels like all on the Lina. Is Lina ready to fight? Is Lina not ready to fight? Is Pleb at his strongest? Like Pleb, who by the way has 7 refraction instances now, +7 that is. And Lina with the attack range talents taken. MTD breaks the smoke. There's no detection. Dust is going to find MTD, but it looks like they get Pablo first. And better own me with a 2-man burrow strike here. They're going to once again nuke through Ikson, who has at least a Ghost Scepter. He's going to live a tad longer before own me. He's going to proc that burrow strike shard. Gork now is going to be the one in trouble. Stunned up here a second time, broken and killed off. Silver Edge of MTD going to town and going to work as Team Bald. They're falling like flies, and none of them have got buyback here, Avo.
Not an item I usually would think I would be calling up. Amped even further to 1,100 pure damage.
Honestly, Gush is a super high value steal right now as well. They're just going to kill Lina. Stolen Laguna.
And Excalibur, the big source of damage. Okay, the Excalibur gets away from the arena, but Gork has been trapped in it.
There's stolen
and
Gush.
There's the Gush steal we talked about. Trying to finish off our Jigs first, at least get the easy kill. He's going to be finished off easily with the IXN, the next target. He does have the Ghost Scepter. At least he'll be able to TP, but Gork's been caught with the Nightmare. That's setting up the trap for the Silver Edge. 7 more seconds. Gush at least wakes him up, but the damage is too high. Gork can no longer tank it.
It's just been such a painful game for Bald.
Fails to scale as compared to other offlaners, and I think we're starting to see.
Are you sure that the scale doesn't fail on him? It's pretty big.
Yeah, it also does that, but he's already fat.
So. Dude weighs as much as a whale.
He could eat a whale, actually. Yeah. I don't think he's there yet, actually. 23, I don't think he says that yet.
No.
Every time. Is there an echo here? Why does the Gush come back to me? He's been Nightmare. They need a Silver Edge once again. Fiend's Grip. Okay, they didn't come out too well. Now they've broken it. Vacuum Wall Replica plus the Ravage. The initiation is good. MTD's dead. Pablo, though, will die as a result. Excalibur hitting them hard. He's been stunned, and no Pleb's still a bit strong.
Satanic.
Excalibur, he heals back up with Satanic. And now the CHILLAX is all down. They only need to deal with no Pleb. 2 lives don't really matter.
But they have the outpost. MNT's here.
No support. MNT
Lodine is back.
With the help of the Bane as well. Where's the BKB? Not available. It's tough. Cheese on low Pleb. Excalibur getting really close to low Pleb. Up close and personal. Cheese has been eaten. Refraction. And Excalibur gets bursted down.
Pablo's dead.
Pleb manages to win the 1v1.
Has Gork bought something? No, he's just got a lot more money in the bank. Okay. Still...
Oh, he went for the Ravage stun, so he's full on.
Okay, that's just another nuke onto Ikson. Does not have buyback. True Sight on the deck, another great vacuum, but the BKBs this time are prevented from being too effective as the counter initiation immediately from low Pleb with the BKB and a stolen wall. That's 2 dead inside the arena of blood, and now the Fiend's Grip interrupted at least is going to allow Excalibur to live, but he does not have the BKB. Trying to get through the arena wall, saved by the Ravage of Gork. Now long stun onto many as they actually kick the TA into the fountain with the Force Staff back out thanks to the Hurricane Pike. Pablo able to continue kiting them around thanks to the Glimmer Cape is going to at least save the day. Great buyback from Gork, but the Tier 4 tower is still crumbling, Avo.
Yeah, the Lina still a difficult hero to kill, especially with that much range. TA can't get close to her, and this time Excalibur won't do the job for him, so Lil Pleb seems to fall here. He does get the kill on Pablo with a Hurricane, but not going to be enough. One last Gush clears him off. MTD though still alive. They can't quite finish him. And the auto attacks against Skork, they're gonna kill him with a brain sap. Once again, it's Excalibur clearing any heroes that come close to the fountain. But he himself is also in danger. MTD fighting him to the death. They hit him with a life strike array. Maybe next time still has the gush. He actually steals the chunk magic for once like God's Rebuke. And maybe next time we'll guarantee the kill on Excalibur. What a player maybe next time. Towards the end of that game, he just kind of showed up on the Rubin.
Versus Centaur, rather, can be extremely punishing, especially considering you have a lot of nuke damage.
Ooh.
There's a good hero.
That's a hero I didn't consider,
Yeah.
but it's actually really good.
What's the support, though? No, sorry.
It's a strong first item. But of course, that's super greedy, so we'll see if it works
Yeah.
out for Reborn.
CHILLAX are just going to get 3 runes casually, and in fact, they're going to look for First Blood. Cookie Stun finds both supports.
Nice job, Pablo.
Oh, but it looks like the Shackles lasted long enough to proc the Cold Feet. Nice, actually, stomp onto 2. MNT consumes the Fairy Fire, so he does not. Maybe now even Lodine in trouble. Cookie in 3. Seems like Ixon will chase for this. Lodine's going to try and deny himself to Roche, standing in the blind spot, but they find him. Double kill for Ixon. So now Pablo's going to die. 2 kills enough.
Most lanes with Centaur tend to be quite easy as well. Okay, they're going to go here for Pablo this time. He can't use this cookie on himself, so he's going to fall. Lodine with an overwhelming damage here. This low pleb instead is going to bring Perfect Spear underneath the tower. God's Rebuke for a bit more slow. But yeah, Xen is actually fighting to the death. They throw the creep over to Own Me, and with a tree, they'll get that kill. So yeah, Xen dies.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm sure this is an exhilarating mathematical conversation for all of Twitch chat. But right now, MNT, supported here by Pablo. The cookie stun there surprising him. Is going back up. MNT is going to be free to rotate down towards bottom, where there's currently the Arena of Blood, followed by the Ice Blast onto Gork. 1800 HP working against him there, and as he will shatter. Kill going towards Lodine.
It does suck a lot.
MTD doing a bit of damage mid lane, has that full Maelstrom now ready to go. Alongside the Brown Boots, as Lodine's going to be scouted. He's fallen very quickly. Ice Blast does connect onto the bear of Lodine. That's plus 300 for MTD. Kisses?
It's pretty good. But MTD might die as a result. There's a Stampede committed for MTD. A lot of kisses missed, but it's okay, because MTD will be burned regardless as EIXN falls. Own Me joins the fray. There is no arena, though, and they got the route they were looking for against Low Pleb, which means Low Pleb will also die. Own Me now in trouble as Excalibur is trying to get a lucky route, but unfortunately,
saving up for the Blink Dagger. That Ice Blast is going to hit him. They keep him inside the arena as well, but Rainbow TPs now from Team Bald as they're just going to leave the Serpent Wars to try and deal with Radix. So be able to use the Stampede to leave. However, he still shatters thanks to the damage done by the Serpent Wards. And Team Bald, they should still be able to do it.
Yeah. Who cares? You have Bear, right? You don't have to think when Bear's in the game. You just mash things.
Ice Blast is ready, though.
Actually. Oh, what a silence! That stop don't means initiation completely. What a save there, and now they can initiate this fight much. Okay, nope.
Here comes Ice Blast.
Just got pummeled here by the CK. The Ice Blast hits. That's going to be Regix also dying here, unless Low Pleb, he does get the Reality Rift off, and that makes sure that Regix also falls. He cures the bear in the process. And the Shadow Shaman catches up to him. Excalibur might get a counter kill on the support. No! The Shackles keeps the bear at bay as the support will finally fall to the Lone Druid. Jigs, great stomp there, with Gork joining in as well, but he hasn't had on the top just yet. Now finally a second late, but it was successful.
Radix took the Aegis.
They kill 3 kills. MTD does manage to finish off Gork in this team fight though, as the Aegis gets taken by the Centaur. Maybe next time does have a Hex. Shackles in 3 seconds. Gonna wait for it, as maybe next time gets rid of the Centaur. Nope, Pablo out of Shard. As that's gonna stop the Shackles for another second. The supports plus MTD are gonna try to bring down Radix. The silence is going to succeed. Silence the Shaman, which means no Ether Shock, which means next time is going to fall once against this DP. I think actually Pipe might be more justifiable this game, because I think A is a bigger deal. We'll see.
Oh,
As
fast fingers.
This time they focus fire on the DP. That's a fast kill. There we go.
Whoa, and MTD.
And they also got rid of Exo.
Yeah, MTD used BKB. I think they thought they were going to go back in. They caught the bear, though. Good roar. Good roar, but I think this bear is still going to die. Look away, chat. This is plus 300.
I think that this game, the value of Shard is really high, so I'm not against it. Nice Shackle. Oh, no, never mind. They actually only caught the Centaur, prioritized the tree as opposed to the hero.
That was
and
weird.
With the Savage Roar, they also caught Own Me. He doesn't have the arena. He jumped in with, again, everything on cooldown and honestly no mana. So Own Me just jumped in to tank after the small mistakes his teammates made there. I think he covered their retreat. MTD, once again, thinking Gork is the right target to go for, but this time without BKB. He has it in 14 seconds. The rest of the team joins in, and that's going to be Gork dead, as they also froze Rajik solid. And guarantee at least 2 kills in this small turnaround.
MNT didn't have the Serpent Wards to use, but they're not going to need them ultimately, and in position to break the smoke is going to be Owned Me. Vision is applied. Owned Me just jumps in. The BKB forces back Pablo, and they've caught at least Rajix now with the Spear of Mars. Ixon is well hit by the debuff of the, oh my god, the Ice Blast, but they've actually nuked through MTD. Doesn't seem like he got his BKB off, just stunned and killed off. So 2 for 1 so far in the fight, as Lil Pleb now is going to decide to BKB and TP away.
Gotta commend CHILLAX. This is the fourth
against 100%
you can
evasion.
fuck both.
It's pretty good versus like a casual, I don't know, Heaven Talbert, but not against like real evasion. As Rajix jumps in for the fight, that's Shaman dead. Forest Staff might save him. MNT continuing to kite him around. Rajix bullwhips himself and will get that kill, but in the back lines, the arena's erected and they've dispatched of Excalibur immediately. No buyback. Gork in a lot of trouble as well. Does get a cookie, which will get him out of this fight. Almost sniped there by the power shots of MTD. What's going on back here? Oh, well, they're punishing Rajix for his aggressive play. As MNT buying back will be able to actually pick up the kills. Not quite by Team Bald. So they will venture out of the base.
On me, cosplaying as a ward. But a ward that spears. MTD activates the BKB. Once again, they want to go for the DP first. No, they actually concentrate on the bear this time. And from behind, Gork does actually break the backlines. Not bad. MTD did get the bear though, and now Gork can deal with Pleb, but with the support
So
Gear still alive, it's gonna be difficult. They get the shackles off onto Gork, that's gonna stop him from killing Lil Pleb, guaranteeing the kill onto Gork instead. Rajix also falls here, and Pablo can do his best to stop those shackles, but it's a little bit too late. His scores are dead, and so is he. XN is forced to retreat, which allows them to push this out. Oh, they got Pablo in the arena. Get rid of the kisses with this, but they don't have enough damage actually to finish off Pablo. Where's the rest of the team actually being stopped by its initiation from the backline by IXN and Rajix? Not bad. Pablo does die though. A support's barely surviving against his DP, but they have turned into a chicken. There's still other shackles available, but not enough mana to use them. However, the Ice Blast will finish off this DP as the second arena comes out. Now, this time they catch the lone Druid. Don't have enough damage to bring him down just yet as the bear is covering him nicely. They gotta decide on one target.
Oh,
it's
the
gonna be the bear,
shackle.
it's gonna be the lone Druid.
Both.
They're gonna deal with both. First the bear, now the lone Druid, and that's Rajix now in trouble himself as he has nobody to cover him any further. Focus Fire will bring him down, and Gork, the last victim of this engagement, will die as the GG is called. CHILLAX takes game number 2. Secure, and therefore their victory in this best of 3.
Yep. Yeah, very convincing victory as well. MTD, yeah, really just, what, a couple of deaths where MTD gets caught, surprised by the gobble up, right, quite notably, but fantastic.
Right.